Hi, welcome to this week's segment of Real Talk. I'm Carla Jones, founder of We Create, which is a closed Facebook group that I started just about 2 weeks ago, specifically for the beauty and barber industry professional to provide them industry elevation through business education. So on our platform, what will you find? You'll find all things that relate to you building better, more profitable businesses from a pure business perspective. What I am hoping to do is to bring all of my years of corporate experience together and share them with you in a manner so that it helps you to elevate your business however it is and however you desire. I am not a proponent that someone has to be employed or that salon suites are bad or that booth renters are bad. You know what I love about this industry is that we have choice, and that's why I got into the industry, for choice. I wanted to own a salon, which I have done. I wanted to have employees, which I have done. I wanted to booth rent, which I have done. I wanted to have a salon suite, which I have done. The beauty of it is we get to choose. And whatever your choice, I want to be instrumental in providing business information to you to help you build better, more profitable businesses, to continue with the love that you have for your customers, for your business, for the craft, and just overall, guess what? Have fun while you're doing it, right? And hopefully make boatloads of money. So with this week's Real Talk, each week I try to challenge you to ask a question that gets you to thinking. Not only do I like to provide information and resources on the business information, but I also want to make sure that I am answering questions that are important to you or important to the success of your business. So this week's question came from a post that I put up on February 16th, and the question was, what are your business challenges? And I wanted those who desired to list them below, right? So I am picking today to address the question that came up, and it was several people, but this one in particular from Julie Jardine Bianco, and her question is centered around retail. So I'll read the question, and then I'm going to provide you guys some insight on how to maneuver and succeed actually with retail selling. So the question is, or the statement is, I just started selling retail out of my suite, and I'm having a hard time selling to every client who sits in my chair. I am definitely not the pushy salesperson. I like the product to speak for itself and prove itself to my clients as I use it on them. How can I create more interest with my retail and get more of my clients on board? I do have samples of the shampoo and conditioner with discounts attached if they bring back the empty sample. What other ways can I create more interest and drive retail sales? That is a great question, and I know it is an issue not only for Julie, but for many of you who are on the platform. I read this daily, I hear it daily, not just in our group, but also from the perspective of other stylists in other groups that I'm a member of. So this is what I'll answer this probably in several parts, guys. So here we go. One of the things I want you to understand is I want you to shift your mindset from selling, okay? I like to look at retail sales as support products, service support products. That's what I call them. We offer service support products. Why? Because these are products that we know in the hands of the customers allows them to maintain and care for their hair at home until they get back to see us. So the first thing is stop calling it selling. We don't sell anything. What we do is we provide solutions to what customers' concerns are. Again, you see the terminology that I'm using. I'm shifting your mindset from the sales that we've been taught in cosmetology school. You got to sell retail. You got to sell retail. Well, guess what? Any of the experts who have written books on sales, and I've got several of them, and one of my favorite author of sales is Brian Tracy. And I tell you, I probably have about 4 of the books that he has written on sales, closing sales, the psychology of sales. There is a psychology as to why people buy. And what I tell people is, I want you to be the consumer. I want you to step into the customer or the consumer's chair, seat, or shoes. And I want you, what will turn you away? Think about it this way. What will turn you away as a customer or consumer if you are presented with sales? What turns you off? And those same things that will turn you off will turn your customer off. And the mindset of selling, we don't sell anything. Through our consultations, what we're doing is going through a discovery process. We're trying to find out several things: the care, the likes, the dislikes, the lifestyle, current product use that didn't work so well, where they purchasing their products, all those kinds of things. And in our quest to acquire the information, we're listening intently, we're not interrupting. What your mind is doing is gathering that information, and you're saying, okay, I've heard exactly what was said, and now I'm going to pick out of that what are her needs. And I'm going to ask her or him. I'm going to say, so basically what I hear you saying is you would like a product that does A, B, or C. You currently have tons of them. So I understand, even I am a product junkie myself. I just can't get away from it. So making it lighthearted. But at the end of the day, we're not selling anything. What we're having is a conversation about some concerns that a client may have and how the products that we help will solve their pain points. Remember, sales is about solutions. It is not about product. It is not just taking a bottle, like this particular bottle, and I happen to love Paul Mitchell. It's not about taking this bottle and say, oh, I have this on sale this week. Well, guess what, guys? If I don't need it, regardless if you're giving it away for free, if I don't need it, if it's not solving a problem, A, I'm not going to purchase it. And B, I'll say, oh, thank you, but no thank you, not understanding what the benefits are. See, we don't want to just sell. And I know in school we've been taught, oh, features and benefits, features and benefits. You want to tell people what it does. That's well and good. But if you really want to get me as your consumer, I want you to tell me what this product or this pomade product or this freeze and shine product will do for me. I don't want you to tell me what it does. I want you to tell me what it does for me. Again, that takes you back to focusing on the benefits and solving my problems or answering my concerns with a service support item. Okay? Not a retail sales. This is a service support item. So I want you to think about it that way. So and her question is, she has it. I don't think you should do anything different. I think you should change the way you approach retail. This is what I tell stylists. If you really want to know what your customers want, you can ask me, Carla, and I'll definitely do some research or give you the best from my experience. But the best way, even Carla does this, is when I want to know something, I go to the source. And that's what I'm going to recommend you to do. Don't be afraid to ask your customers, what is it that they desire in the products that you carry? Do you know sometimes the reason that you're not selling the product is that you're carrying the line that you like as opposed to carrying what the customer needs? Isn't that an ideal thought, right? We all say, just like I say, oh, Paul Mitchell is my favorite, right? So I'm going to carry some Paul Mitchell. What I recommend, if you are a suite owner, number one, I don't want you to carry walls and tons of product, but maybe pick out one or two products that you know services your ideal customer well, or your customer base. Just because you like it, just because it's a great product, doesn't mean it's the product for the current customer that you have. So marrying those two and understanding how to bring those two together is going to help you in terms of getting products in the hands and getting your clients to purchase product. So one is always listen to identify what the concern is, meaning that what does your product do to resolve that concern or solve a problem. That's what sales is all about. Sales is not about you like a product. Sales is about what the product will do for the client, okay? And so that's what we want to do. What are the benefits? Now, this is a Shine product. So we're going to talk about benefits and why this is important to me. So if someone was trying to sell this to me, I'm looking at it, okay, Shine. There are a few things that I want. I don't want weighted down hair. So I don't like a lot of heavy pomades, right? I want something that's light and airy. So in my conversation, remember I said conversation, that I'm having with my stylist, I'm going to be sharing that I like my hair to feel as natural as possible. I don't like heavy things to weight it down. So I'm telling you what I don't like, right? So what I want you to be thinking about is, what particular products do you have that solve my pain points? If I don't like things that are weighted down, what's a lightweight product? What is something that is not oily, okay? That basically if I spray it on my hand, I get a lightweight shine, but I don't get oil that would smear. Look at this. I love it. I love it. It's a light shine. If I touch my clothes, it's not oil on my clothes. That for me is a benefit. So listen to what your customers are saying. So if someone says, oh, I've got a great shine, but if they don't tell me that it answers after I've told them that it's not heavy, and they're saying, Carla, this is the best thing. Why? It's very lightweight. Let me spray it on you. Let me put it on your hair. Let me have you feel it. Okay. Now you're answering my questions. You're solving my problem. And guess what? I want it. I want it. So you don't have to sell. I want you to I want you to converse with me. Let's have a conversation. And that's what I told one of my clients who's in Arizona. I said, stop trying to get them to sell and start getting them to have a conversation. See, we have a conversation about service support items, okay? Anytime you start selling, number one, people hate to sell, and stylists, I'll be honest with you, some of them actually just suck. No one likes to be sold to, and stylists hate to sell. What stylists like to do is they have love. Every stylist I've talked to, inclusive of myself, this is what they say. I just love my clients. I'll give it away for free, because if my client needs it and they don't have money to buy, I'll give it away for free. Guys, I don't want you to do that. What I want you to do is learn some very simple strategies and some mindset shifts so that it helps you have the conversation with service support items. Okay? Nowhere in that verbiage did I say retail. Okay? I want you to get that out of your vocabulary. I want you to start looking for service support items. Second thing is, I want you to ask your clients, what do they want? If they were to purchase product, this is the question, guys. So you're doing your own internal survey. I want you to ask the question, of the items that I have here, what are the items that you would need, that you would purchase? Yes, unfortunately, I live right beside the fire station. So I hope all is well there. Okay, the next thing is, guess what? Most of your clients may or may not do their hair at home. So if you have a client that comes to you weekly that you know does not shampoo their own hair, here's a clue. They're not going to buy shampoo and conditioner from you if they don't shampoo their own hair. If they're coming to you to shampoo and condition on a weekly basis, please don't try and sell them or offer them shampoo and conditioner. It's not something they use. Okay? So, to offer them, and give you a prime example, this is pomade. And I love it because it's like a mousse to me. It's sort of, it weights it down. It's a little heavier than mousse. So in my curly pattern sections of my hair, it will mold that down smoothly for me. But this product would not be as important to me if, in fact, guess what? If I didn't shampoo my own hair, I would not need this. So it wouldn't matter to me if you had a buy one, get one free offer on this. I don't have a use for it. I'm not going to. So I say that to say this. Know what your client's lifestyle is and offer them service support items that support their lifestyle. Nobody cares about shampoo or a bundle deal that you have if I come to you every week to get my hair shampooed. First and foremost. Okay, so first off, we have a conversation about the needs of the client. Second thing is, we understand that these are service support items, and we shift to have a conversation about the needs versus thinking, I just want to sell you a bottle of product, okay? And the third thing is, explain to them, your client, why you have chosen to use what you use. And of the items that you use, if it fits into their lifestyle, those are the ones that you offer, okay? Those are the ones that you offer. So be mindful of that. I absolutely love the fact that when I go somewhere to purchase things, even in a department store, what does the salesperson say? Are you looking for anything in particular, right? Sometimes I think that you guys don't make the connection with other retail outlets that actually deal with clients that sell things. So if this is what you would call retail, and we have department stores which are retail, the strategies used to get someone into something are the same things that you will need in terms of, do I purchase a shirt? Do I purchase a dress? Do I purchase this product? If I don't need a dress, I'm not going to buy the dress, okay? And it doesn't matter to me that the dress is on sale and it's 70% off. If it's the wrong color, I'm not buying it, right? If it doesn't match with my color palette, I'm not buying it. So therefore, price is not the issue. And most times, price is never the issue. What's the issue is you're offering them something that doesn't solve a pain point and is absolutely something that they don't need. It doesn't fit into their lifestyle. The other thing is be mindful of the size that you're selling, okay? I would never sell 32 ounces of anything. The largest I would probably sell would be 16 ounces. Why? Because 32 ounces means that you're not going to get the frequency of purchase. They're not going to purchase as often. Think about it. This is a 5.5 ounce bottle. If I sold them 32 ounce bottle of pomade, making it up, 32 ounces, that would mean that 32 ounces, they've got over 6. It's probably, they're going to buy it, what, once a year? At most twice. But if I sell them a 5.1 ounce and they shampoo their hair at home with some frequency, I am going to sell probably 6 of these versus the 1. And usually if something new comes up, right? That's why I like smaller sizes. Smaller sizes are nice, especially for the independent contractor, the booth renter, or the salon suite owner. They are perfect. But even for a salon that has employees, I wouldn't sell more than 16 ounces of a product, right? Because I want the frequency of purchase. And please, guys, where we lose our level of professionalism is a professional salesperson doesn't sell you what you don't need. A good salesperson can sell you into what you don't need. Okay? There's a difference. A good salesperson can sell you into what you need, but a good salesperson should not sell you what you don't need. And when I say they can sell you into what you don't need, is because they're just strong in sales. They just have a knack for closing. They can convince you that you need something that you don't. That's not a good practice in our business. Why? Because a customer who feels that they have been cheated is a customer who won't return, is a customer who says, you know what, I love going there, but I get tired every time. It's about, they're always trying to offer me something I don't need and it seems so pushy. We don't want you to be one of those people, right? So when you're talking about, quote, retail sales, again, retail sales is nothing more than service support products. I want you to talk about it in service support. And I also want you to listen to your customer, hear their pain points, what is their lifestyle, and put products in their hands that support their lifestyle and supports their particular hair care maintenance regimen when they are away from you. You will get more sales when they are authentic and they're out of concern for your customer than is because you decided to run a promotion, or even worse, that Salon Centric or whomever was running a promotion and you just bought because you got a great discount on volume, but yet you're going to be stuck with things that nobody is using. Know your clientele well. Know what their lifestyle is, know what their needs are. And remember, as the professional, your job is to solve the problem. And you do it by providing the right solution that satisfies their lifestyle and their home care needs. It's not about what you want. And I think when you mix those together, the light bulb will go off the boom. So in essence, every time there is a sale with your favorite product from the beauty supply store, don't go out and buy it if your current customer base has no use for that product. It's going to sit on your shelf, and no matter how hard you try, like Julie says, I've tried everything. But one of the things I want to encourage you guys to do is to ask your client what it is on this wall that if you were to buy, what are the products that are of interest to you? And ask every one of your clients that. And then that's what you begin to focus in on. And then that's what you carry. Because if you carry what they already said they would buy, and you provide them a solution to what a concern is or an issue in their hair care regimen or their maintenance. If they're a color, then you should have color retention shampoo. All of those things make sense. So sometimes we have to go back and dispel some of the things we were taught in school, because in reality, when we're talking about a consumer and consumer buying behavior, I want you first to put yourself in the shoes of the customer you're trying to sell to, quote, sell to, and ask yourself, would I buy if the same things I'm saying were being said to me? If the answer is no, then that's the answer as to why you're having a difficult time with getting your retail product or your service support product to move off the shelf. Remember, I want you guys to have a conversation about it. It should be easy, just as simple as I'm talking to you now. That's how the conversation should be with your client in regards to their lifestyle, what they look for. Do they travel? And guess what? I love these sizes because this is 4.2 ounces, but they have a smaller size. They have the travel size. So even if I'm not traveling, this might be big enough for me, or the 5.1 ounce size is something I'll take at home because that's daily. So if I'm coming back to you with frequency, I don't need those things like a shampoo. If I'm not shampooing at home, I don't need shampoo. But if I'm a person that does shampoo my hair every day, then what I want from you is the right shampoo. I want the shampoo that's going to help moisture retention, or if I have extra oily hair, remember that's a problem you're solving. So solve the problem, not offer them the next best shiny thing because the salesperson at the supply house told you this is what you should get because this month we have a sale on it. So I'm hoping, guys, that makes sense to you. And I'm hoping that you'll replay this if you need to. But at the end of the day, you provide service support items. We don't sell anything. We have a conversation. And what we do, our intent is to provide our clients with the best products that help support what they need while they are away from us. Okay? So with that being said, thank you for listening. I'll see you next week in our Real Talk segment. And so stay tuned. Again, please invite all your friends and followers. Let's grow this community. I want to have thousands of people in this community, and I want to be able to dialogue. I want you guys to be able to share with me your success stories based on things I've been able to help you with, help you through. At the end of the day, I am going to talk about three main things always. How do we get there? How do we earn more money, which is called revenue? How do we minimize our expenses? And once we can earn more, minimize our expenses, we can profit more. So guys, with that being said, thank you so much. We are a We Create team. And why? Because the future for us is unlimited. So thank you so much for listening. And I hope that I've been able to help. Bye-bye now.